Hi everyone, and welcome to the live stream of the India-New Zealand game. This is effectively like a quarter-final, I'll say. Whoever wins this game will likely join Pakistan in the semi-final. So it's a must-win game for both teams, and a load of comments here. I'll go over the comments in a moment. However, I think that in terms of team news. New Zealand won the toss and have chosen to field. So again, another team winning the toss and choosing the field, and they'll be chasing, which will be interesting. And in terms of changes for New Zealand, let's have a look. New Zealand, Cypher is out and Milne is in. So they have an extra bowling option, and that means Devon Conway will be taking the gloves. And also for India, Thakur's coming in, and Kishan coming in as well. So they've got some more batting options as well. That's that. In terms of the comments, big game. Yes, I agree, Reno. Big game today. Good vibes from Sartak. And Kane Williamson won the toss. Yes, he did. India batting first. Be really interesting to see. Well, this World Cup, a lot of the games have been won by the team that won the toss. So yesterday, England won the toss and chose to field first, and they demolished Australia. But to be honest, even if they lost the toss and batted first, I think they still would have won. India in deep trouble after losing toss. Yeah, it's that's the only negative I have about this format. That's that whoever wins the toss has a massive advantage on winning the game. But it's down to India now to put in a big score. So early game effort starts here. Although this tournament is win toss field first and equals win. That's true, Reno. And I'm not sure that there's a solution to this really. How else you can get rid of the all that massive advantage of winning the toss. I'm not sure how you can. I think we should accept it and just deal with it really. Reno, I know it's early to call, but I think Trent Ball will bowl at KL or Rohit to try and get them out early. Yes, going to get these guys out early. I mean, early to call. That's fair. So India may change Ishan and Kishan opening. Yes, he is opening, which is interesting. And I think Virat Kohli will come in at number 3. But in terms of team news, who has Ishan Kishan come in for? Let's have a look. No, actually, it's Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul that are opening at the moment, in fact. Reno, is it Ishan and Rohit show they're going to open? No, it's not. It's KL Rahul and Rohit are opening. And with Trent Bolt, who's 32 years old, I've got to both left on fast medium to KL Rahul. Yeah, they're opening KL at 3, Virat at 4. No, they're not. I'm pretty sure KL is at one end and Rohit Sharma's at the other end. The deal says, I see Rahul and Rohit open. Ishan is 4. First is Kohli. Yes, that's probably the batting lineup. Okay, for Ishan was opening. No, he's not. And, KL Rahul tried to push one into the cover there and get a sneaky single, but actually Kishan is how weird is that? I'm pretty sure it is Kishan who's opening. Forgive me. It's Kishan who is opening along with KL Rahul. Interesting. Let me know what you think about this with Ishan Kishan opening the batting. Let me know in the comments. You might be right. Reno was the way India line up. Ishan at 4, Kohli, Rahul. No, it's definitely KL Rahul and Kishan on opening. And those are India's first runs of the day. Wait, did he even get a single? Let's have a look here. I thought he got a single. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, Reno, you're right. Ishani Orohit opening. Shardul Thakur's in. Yes, he is. Interesting, but that's Shardul's in. Hello, Venu. Hi, Reno. Yep, I'll get the banner up in a moment. Not hearing anything. That's something to do with your end. Okay, now I'm hearing now. Fantastic. And people made fun of Pakistan Jazz asked Kohli Kishan should open instead of Sharma. Yeah, that is exactly what Kohli decided to do. Lol. Or at least Kohli's listening. And but India's quality team can't write them off already. No, you can't. Surya Kumar Yadav. Yep. Hey, Mohammad Hussain. I'm not happy with New Zealand batting order there. Too many batters, but it take time. It take time before going to list like Kane Williamson, Devon Conway, Gavin Phillips. Yes, that is a good comment, Mohammed. But we'll see. They've got some very good batsmen. How you doing? Where's Fizan? Fizan's can't make today's stream, unfortunately. So that's why you've got me. Doing well so far. Harris, they're lying about injury. They know what Ishan Kishan done recently opening, so they wanted to give themselves the best chance and take risk. How about you? How you doing? Rohit, come later in the order. White, just giving them freedom to go crazy. The bat later on. Why is the game at 2, not 3? Oh, that's because we've just changed the clocks. That's why. So in the UAE, they have not changed their clock, so that's why they're an hour. It's an hour earlier now because we had 1 extra hour in bed. I'm doing fine. Got too much pressure from assignments and quizzes, and let me put the banner up. Let me try and put a banner up. But so far, a good start from Trent Bolt. Just one off the opening over. Good start from New Zealand and Trent Bolt. And let me let me know in the comments what score you think India will be happy with to defend. So it's a really good start here. A really good start here from New Zealand. They've been looking to get some wickets here. Products 2, last one for semester. You know how it is. I say, don't give up, man. You'll get it done. Plus the World Cup. Too many things going on. Will be interesting to see who New Zealand go with on the other end to open the bowling. They've gone with Tim Southey, so they've gone with their 2 most experienced bowlers. These guys are both veterans, Southey and Bolt. A bit like Anderson and Broad for England in the red ball game. Yes, Afghanistan did destroy Namibia, and they're currently sitting second in the group. So this group is turning out quite nicely, actually. And great start from Bolt. Balance score, please. Yes, I've just put that on. The player Afghan retired. Why did he retire now? Right, in the tournament, I think it's got to do with politics. Benny, you said Afghanistan beat Namibia and Afghan played his last game. Yes, he did. I really believe Martin should not be playing and Devon Conway should open instead. That's an interesting comment. If India batting lineup so dangerous, New Zealand needs wickets ASAP. Yes, they do. And as we see, we see KR Rahul hit one over mid-on, just over the head of mid-on. And he gets the first boundary of the day. Fazan Khan, if the winner of the game ends up losing to Afghanistan, the loser ends up beating Afghanistan, the group gets very interesting. That is true. You could potentially have a scenario where there's 2 or 3 teams with 6 points. And that could just comes out to net run rate. Ish Sodi and other spinners must get smacked around. Thoughts? Yes, India will be trying to target them. Try and do what Butler did yesterday. Just absolutely smashing Zampa out the ground. Afghan retired because he wants to give youngsters a chance. That's interesting. Was really emotional game, the first one. Almost caught. You think Tim Southee should not bowl in depth at all? I think he should maybe bowl a couple in the power play and then have a couple in the depth. And as we see highlights of how well England started against Australia, and we see Wokes took a blind of a catch at mid-off, and the New Zealand equivalent just couldn't take the catch. It was a bit harder. Great comms, thank you. Tim Southee should finish overs early. It's not a death bowler. Okay, that was interesting. So it's interesting. In head-to-head in T20 World Cups, they played twice in T20 World Cups, and New Zealand have won both occasions. So India looking to go against that trend. England so dangerous. Look, I watched that yesterday, and it was just a clinical performance from England, and Joss Buttler in particular, after their bowlers set them up really nicely. A great start from Chris Wokes, getting the big wicket of Warner, and getting a great catch of Smith, and getting Maxwell as well. And the only issue, the whole match, Moeen Ali didn't bowl or didn't even bat. And that's just scary. The fact that Moeen Ali didn't bat, Livingston didn't bat, Morgan didn't even have a bat. Scary. This England team is very scary. And it just shows the gulf in class between England and Australia right now. India slow start, but runs are coming now. Might set a target at 155. Yeah, I think 155 or 160. I think India needs to get 170. Because the team batting first, second has such a big advantage, knowing what score to chase. A bit of a slow start here. New Zealand will be happy with how they've started. They just want a wicket here just to get rewards for their good start. Wasim Akram or Waka Yunus for you? Both. Who do you think wins venue? India. Moeen Ali in form as well. That's true, Harris. Moeen Ali in form, although he didn't even play yesterday, which is a shame. I think he should be batting higher up for England personally, but it's a winning team. Why change a winning team? Like and subscribe, please. Yes, please do like and subscribe. Akash Chopra Properties, England versus Pakistan final thoughts. Yep, that's what I'm going for. Winners of Group 1 versus winners of Group 2. That would be the ideal final for me. You're doing the whole game? No, I'm just doing the first innings. Both these batters are so good. They can score runs at a very serious pace. New Zealand will be hoping to get a few wickets before the power play. Sri Lanka have had closest and most intent. Yes, they have been, but the Sri Lanka be disappointing. The other day where they couldn't defend 15 of the last over. That was just poor from Sri Lanka, especially Kumar in particular. But they've been playing. I've been quite surprised, especially with Asalanka and Isanka. There's some good quality batters there, and you can't forget to mention Hasaranga's hat trick. What a player he is! I agree. England are the most dangerous, but Australia played like crap yesterday. They looked like Namibia looked today against Afghanistan. I think that's quite harsh, to be honest, Fazan. Just England were just very good. Your team beat City. Congrats. Yes, I'm very happy that Palace put in a clinical performance like England. Oh, no, didn't carry. Kishan tried to cut Bolt there, but didn't carry at all after hit a 4 earlier on. Hey, very high star attack. I think people are underestimating India just because Pakistan beat them earlier. India can very well be in the finals. Yes, India can. You can't write off India, obviously, but this is a big game. If India lose this, they're more or less out of the World Cup. And as we see, Kishan, he holds out to the fielder on the boundary at forgot what corner that is, like deep point on the boundary, and not deep point. I don't know what fielding. Someone tell me in the chat. But holds one right out, and the fielder takes an easy catch on the boundary. Disappointing start from Ishan Kishan and India. An easy catch there. England were very strong, but they should have held Maxwell back. Yes, I will. I've got a lot to do at the moment, but I'll get on to that now. And Kishan goes early on. That's a big wicket for New Zealand, and this is not a good start at all from India. I thought Australia would have played better. I was wrong. Easy with England yesterday. My only issue is that England haven't really been tested like Pakistan have, in terms of the match against Afghanistan. No, the match against New Zealand was very tight, and against Afghanistan, Asif Ali to the rescue there. So my only issue with England is that they haven't had a test. So when they do face a better opposition like Pakistan, let's say in a final, and they fall down and got a lot to do in the middle overs, that's my only issue at the moment. When Butler and Roy are out cheaply, when the pressure moment, that's the middle order. The middle order haven't really been tested at all. This what's it called? This tournament. Out. Yes, Ishan gone already. Reno, Joseph agreed. They seem to have no plans to match up the specific players. Then Maxwell and power play showed how silly the plans were. Even Warren talked about it after. That's true. Yesterday. Oh my goodness! He dropped it. He dropped Rohit Sharma first ball. Oh my goodness! You don't drop someone like Rohit Sharma first ball. Was that a drop? And Rohit's laughing there. Oh my goodness. I'm in shock. That was a regulation catch. And Rohit Sharma, what are you doing, mate? Come on. Rohit hit it free. Rohit is at free indeed. OMG, drop idiot. Yes, it's all a drop. What a bum. Come on. Could have crumbled India. Come on. That's a dolly. What the heck? What a drop. You can't. Don't drop Indian batters. That is true. I'm in shock. How can you not catch that? Shocking fielding. Yes, that was. I think Crystal Pereira's was worse, but it was on the sub. It was level with Pereira's. New Zealand have a really good start here, and Fizan Khan also had Warner and said that Smith should have been a T20 team. Oh, where have we heard that, Reno? Oh, I like a bit of juicy comment. That drop will cost New Zealand now. Yes, agreed. And let me update the scorecard. That was Rohit Sharma's first ball. Oh my goodness. Who's the fielder? It was Milne. Oh, that was poor. I'll bet that someone's going to give him an IPL contract now. Here you go. Thanks for dropping Rohit. He's going to get an IPL contract now, I bet. So let me update the scores. Should be 13 for 2. It's not the best start from India at all, but New Zealand will be kicking themselves. Really kicking themselves. It's a poor shot. And we see a tournament where Pakistan's holding on to all the catch leads, dropping catches. What kind of upside world we're living in? That is true. That is very true. Sorry, not Shane Warne. Interesting. But who comes in for Smith? That's my only comment to Shane Warne. Give India life. And it's Mills, yes. Confizan, the only catch New Zealand dropped. Adam Milne, better ball, the best ball of his life to make up for that drop. I agree. And Harris is just laughing. The IPL contract makes you do funny things. That's true. That is true. Like the vid peeps, New Zealand fielders look to be under pressure for some reason. Fox Cricket YouTube channel, Warne mentioned Smith shouldn't be in the team. But my comment to Warne is, who's going to come in for Smith? And to be honest, Australia is just their psychology on how they approach an innings. And the fact that they've got Warne and Finch, it's just, they've got the players, but they're just not playing as a unit. That's all I'm saying. Like, they've got one of the best bowling attacks out there. Probably on par with Pakistan right now. With Stark, Cummins, Zampa, Hazelwood. Fantastic bowling unit. And they just got thrashed by England. Just shows a class in mentality. And there's like a golf in mentality and the way they execute a match. As we see Ravi Shastri looking on, not too happy. Fizan, hope Adam Milne hears you. But you're right, he's coming onto bowl now, as I need to update the score. Just bear with me. Edit. So it's 14 for 1 of 4 overs. New Zealand will be happy with their start. Okay. 14 for 1 of 4 overs, but India are looking for wickets now. New Zealand are, and as we see, KL Rahul has cut one away from 4. But Adam Milne is, after dropping Rohit Sharma, and his first ball of his spell goes for 4. Not a good start at all from Milne. He needs to turn things around, otherwise it'll be a day to forget for him. Adil saw that both teams are looking underconfident. There they are. They just don't look. They just don't look like the final products. But yeah, I get what you mean, Mohammed. That's a good point. Mitchell Marshall Smith, yes, I agree. English Lanka tomorrow venue, you're streaming? No, I won't be streaming that. Maybe could stream that. What are your thoughts on Matthew Wade opening in place of David Warner? Matthew Wade has done so well at BBL opening. Look, I always think David Warner's an opener. He did get lucky against Sri Lanka after Pereira dropped him, but that's where he belongs. But I get a point. But Wade, maybe bring Wade in at 3. Sri Lanka will beat England. Watch. No way. Smith in the team has to play a role that Hafiz plays in the Pakistan team. Not a main player, rather a senior player who can step up, but you can't depend on all the time. He isn't the Smith of pass. That is true. That is very true. But the Australian media would not like the way they lost to England. It was an absolute demolition job. Harris needs at least one wicket in the power play, that's for sure. Yes. India, Rohit and KL Rohit hasn't really got started yet. 2 runs of 8 balls. And Adam Milner comes in. Oh, and he cuts him for 4. So far, this over's going for 9 runs. Already 1 ball to go. New Zealand got such gust up, but they just don't seem to be dominating this game. No, not at all. That's the thing. It's all good getting an early wicket, but you just need to follow it up. And it just goes over Nisham there. Just couldn't get it there. And Rohit hits a 4. Oh, and he smashes that for 6. Huge shot. Oh dear. And Adam Milne goes from dropping Rohit Sharma to conceding 15 off his opening over. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Surely that job must be playing with him. It will be played with me, especially if I have to come in and bowl. It's a tough game, cricket mentally. So let me update the score. So it's 29 for 105 overs. That was a good over from India, 15 off it. So will Williamson continue with Milne from that end? So that's updated. 29 for 105 overs. Milne giving runs away. He's given runs away and he's dropped a catch. So he's not having a good game. If he's in your fantasy team for this game, he'd probably be negative points. Adam was having trouble time. Indian batters getting their confidence back. Did Rohit play Milne off or something? Lul? Yeah, he just smashed him. And we had to see Tim Salvi coming in for his second over. Oh, and KL Rahul was so lucky. He's trying to pull that, but he gets under edge and it goes past the wicketkeeper. And there's no third man there, or it's not fine enough. New Zealand have to be careful here. Milne is the man India going to target. That's true. I'm sure someone called him up yesterday, giving him an IPO contract because he's given the game to India. Shocking. Ooh, lucky. New Zealand losing the plot now. No, not really. I think a quick wicket or 2, and they're back into this. But it's like the opening pair. This is normally Rohit and Adam and KL will turn to open. The plan of Ishan Kishan opening hasn't worked at all for India. Guys, like the stream and subscribe to Quality Shot. Yes, please, Artak. Please do. It was a great shot. That's 6 from Adam Mills, 81 meters from Rohit Sharma. And we see from a deal, do you think Afghan should have made 50 in today's run and retire? He made 31. I didn't really follow that match. I'm not too sure, but he seems to have done well for his last match. It's very strange, as we've all been commenting on, why he's retiring midway through a tournament. And it's not like Afghanistan are out of the tournament. They're still doing very well. They're still in this. So the game between India, Afghanistan, New Zealand, Afghanistan is going to be huge. So run rate just over 6 at the moment. But I think India will be happy with 150 plus. And I think Virat Kohli is in next. He's already got his helmet on. And we see... Oh, and K. Rahul's out. Big wicket here for India. No, not for India, for New Zealand. And I don't really know all the New Zealand players, but he did have to move, and it's a good catch. And that's a big wicket. Adam Milner will be feeling a bit happier with himself. Although it's not Rohit Sharma that's out, it's K. Rahul that's out. That's a poor shot. That's a poor shot. Oh well. Out, wicket, yes, Harris. Was expecting a big score from him today. Yep. And Rahul goes for 18 of 16 balls. And let me update the score. New Zealand needed that wicket big time. You got one of the best batters coming out with in Virat Kohli. Do you think Virat Kohli should be opening? That'd be interesting. No, I don't think he's an opener. But you should put your best batsman in to face as many balls as possible. I just feel both teams are looking confident. Hopefully New Zealand will gain some confidence from this wicket. New Zealand could have had India in the same situation as last Sunday. They held on to that catch. That's true. New Zealand need to dry up the runs now. And Virat Kohli defends his first ball off Tim Salvi. Kohli comes in. This is big. New Zealand have to get one of these out. These big boys out. That's a poor shot. But you see, if someone like Josh Butler will be clearing it out the ground. That's the difference between Josh Butler and these players. Who is better, Virat or Rohit? Virat Kohli is better, in my opinion, across all 3 formats. He'll be my number 4. If I was to pick a team for the tournament, he'll be at number 4. But it's interesting, like you see, Pakistan play Babar Azam opening. I think Virat Kohli should be opening for India. I think both these players should be opening. With Kohli and Sharma on the crease, only 2 possibilities. Either one of these gets out soon or big partnership coming up soon. Yes. Josh Butler is a scary batsman. He's scary. I just don't know how to describe him. He's just so talented. He's just a freak. And we see a misfield there. Poor misfield there for New Zealand. And that gets them a run. Do you see both the batters got out in the same fashion? Rohit's wicket could have been in the same way. That's true. Just battle stand so weird. Use hand so yes. There's one particular shot by Hazelwood, but one of the best, a fantastic Yorker, and he got his hand really low, his bottom hand through the ball and got it through the covers for free. It was a great shot and a great ball. It's great cricket all round. Oh, we nearly see Virat nearly got run out there, but not quite. Has he got an out? Josh Butler goes back nicely, but he has to bat well because Morgan is in poor form. That is true. Would have been interesting to see what Morgan would have done. If Stokes was available and Archer, if Stokes was available, I'd be tempted. Morgan could have been saying, you know what, I'll be sitting out, but obviously there's no Stokes at the moment. Ooh, Kohli still hasn't gone off the mark. He's faced 4 deliveries already. I definitely think New Zealand are on the upper hand here. They just need to get one of these big boys out. Pressure's got to India, as Adil says. That's true. Oh, good fielding there from Mitchell Santner. I love what a bowler he is. And finally, Virat Kohli is off the mark. Good bowling from Satna, agreed. Kohli is like the glue, I agree. And it's 27 for 2 of 7 overs. So let me change the score. And we've got Ish Sodhi coming in to bowl. Let's see what Ish can do now. Come on, Ish. So we've got Rishabh Pant coming in at 5, Hardik Pandya at 6, and Jadeja at 7. So they've got some batting power to come. As we see, Virat Kohli didn't really time that as he trying to go over the infield there, but he gets 2. Let's look at the comments. New Zealand, it's misfield by India, not able to take control. I agree. New Zealand, going to be careful late on with Jadeja and Pant. That's true. Yes, Kohli's like glue. Once you put it on, if you want to remove it, do it fast because when it's you're in trouble. Yes, that is a really good analogy for some. I like it. Is Pandya going to bowl in the second innings? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on that. And it showed coming into bowl to Rohit. Oh, he couldn't get that away. So no run there. Some good start here from Ish Sodhi. What team is supporting out the 2? New Zealand, Mohammed. Because I just like the way they play the cricket. They seem like a bunch of nice blokes as well. Oh, and Rohit hasn't really timed that. Oh, that is a catch. Guptill was a good catch there. And Rohit Sharma is out. 40 for 3. And Adam Milne will be thinking, thank goodness. Only cost 14 runs for the team. Oh, big wicket there. And a good catch there for Martin Guptill. He doesn't really drop any. Yes, he just didn't look that good, Rohit Sharma, at all. Just mistimed that. Good catch there for Martin Guptill. Out, wicket, gone. Yes, Harris. Rohit gone and Sodhi the man. That is true. Mohamed Hussain. I saw a New Zealand team. Got to say New Zealand pretty lucky with each of these dismissals. Why have they been lucky? It's been poor Indian batting, Mohammed. Poor Indian batting. All 3 dismissals, just poor. Just what are they thinking? I think India these batsmen have got some egos. They're probably thinking, I saw Joss Buttler bat yesterday. I'm going to bat like him today. No, just get a 150 on the board. Get that score on the board. They're 40 for 3. They're in a big trouble now. I'm still at 7.2 over. Sorry, mate. Adam was happiest guy in the stadium, probably in the world right now. Yeah, probably. But he'd be happy if they win this match. Yeah, don't worry. Wicket comes for New Zealand. He dropped it short, but he kept low. Guessed the flag. No, I've New Zealand winning the whole thing. Do you, Reno? Interesting. I've got England, personally. The thing is, you know what? It could be a England New Zealand semi final. That'll be huge. Guess the flag. I'm not sure what the flag is. So let's see how Rishabh Pant has come in. Let's see what Ishodi can do. If they can get Rishabh Pant out early, that would be huge for New Zealand. Oh, he wanted a single there. Virat Kohli sends him back. We're gonna see a run out today. I know it. That is a poor shot. Poor shot. I mean, New Zealand can clearly win if they beat England. That's true. I don't know myself. What a good score seeing as Dew won't be a factor later on. That's true. What a good scores seeing as Good Omen last time hit 4-6. That team went on to win the World T20. Mohamed is saying, yep. And let me update the score. It is 41 for 3 off 8 overs. And Adam Milne going to come back. Let's see if Virat and Rishabh will attack him. So 41 for 3 off 8 overs. So Adam Milne gone 15 in his first over of his spell. He's coming back. As Pakistani fan, I'm good at England and Pakistan fan. England are strong, but in crucial moments, especially in UAE, Pakistan always turn up versus England. That is true. India have been off colour so far. Plus, you don't do many changes in the team just after on to lose. It's Pakistan in the semis versus Australia or South Africa. That scares me a bit, honestly. I reckon you can easily beat those teams. After England's demolition job against Australia yesterday, Pakistan will be thinking, we've got this. That was a poor shot from Rohit. But these players, look, they played in the IPL this, at Dubai for the last maybe, I think, 2 seasons. And they're just playing, they're not playing great at all. New Zealand will be the happier camp right now. Fizan Khan agreed. Wanted India-Pakistan final, but that looks like going to be tough. India-Pakistan final, for that to happen, India need to finish top of their group. Because it looks like Pakistan will probably finish top of their group. So probably an India-Pakistan semi-final, I reckon. That would be good. Score banner, please. Sorry, yeah, forgot to put that on. If Pakistan are to face England in the final, it is important for us to know England are beatable. We really hope South Africa are able to beat England too. Yes, that's true. We shall see. It's a good bowl from Adam Milne. Bouncer to Kohli and he gets away with that. That's his 1 for the over. 42 for 3, that is correct. Let me check if I put that in wrong. Oh, it's 40. Let me change it now. No, yeah, it's 42 for 3 off 8.5 overs. I'll change it off this over. This is a good second over from Adam Milne. He'd be happy. Yes, Rohit's gone after that dolly of a drop. I'd love to go to. Well, all the countries love to go to New Zealand to see a Test match. That's on my list of things to do. They've really slowed down the run rate the last few overs, and India are at the moment in a rebuilding phase. And let me update the score on the banner. So it's 43 for 3 off 9 overs. Just 2 off that Adam Milne over. There we go. And comments. If it's England Pakistan final, at least the players can get some confidence thinking about the 92 final. Even then, England looked unbeatable when everyone thought it was going to be a walk for England. Yes, although that was the 50 over format of the T20 format. In the run rate right now, below 5 right now. Wow. Milne will probably try and get Kohli out. That's true. Smart from Kane to bring on Adam Milne. With this over going for only a few runs, he can grow his confidence back. That's true. I'm impressed by New Zealand. They're really, really bowling well at the moment, and England and Kohli and Park can't really get away at the moment. Kohli's the only player that has strike rate is worse for off spin than leg spin. So interesting. It's because he accesses offside more than other players, I guess. That is true. What pace Adam Milne has been bowling? What pace has been bowling? Let me check. Adam Milne has been bowling. I'm not too sure, really. I'll find out on next over. Pakistan, England, always a good game, always close game. That is true. Satnan and Sodi, very, very important for the rest of this game. That is true. Good little run there from India. And we're approaching the halfway stage of this innings. But still, Fazan, I'd rather have SA beat England before England face England. That's true. And we see Kohli hit one through the covers, and they get 2 for that. Score is 47 for 3. If it's Pakistan versus England final, venue should be changed. However, in Pakistan, but England make for council tour. What do you mean? Venue should be changed. The deal. And it's 48 for 3 of 10 overs. And let me change the thing. Definitely New Zealand have made a stronger start to this game. So for this halfway stage, who do you think is going to win this game now? And also let me know what score do you think India will need to get to make it competitive. Mate, what's happening with India here? Just tuned in. Yeah, mate, it's just been a it's been a weird start from them. They just haven't been able to get going. And Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma, and KL Rahul will all be disappointed for just hitting just poor shots straight to the fielder in the deep. Poor shots. Also to all saying Pakistan reaching the finals is a given. We need to realize Pakistan still has to officially reach semi-final and then win it. That is true. That's true. But they've looked like the most impressive team. Just looked the most. After England, I'll say Pakistan have impressed me the most. The fact that they've been worked well together as a team. The middle order have had a challenge and they've come up to the challenge against Afghanistan. Bowling looks fantastic. Fielding looks good. Pakistan fielding has historically been poor in tournaments, but they've been fantastic this tournament so far. They look like they really want to win it. India just need to score at least 100 more runs. Yeah, but they've got the batting power to do that. And as we see, England versus Sri Lanka is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. That'll be an interesting game. I wish Sangakkara was still playing, or Joel Warden and Dilshan. They'll change things. I know the semi-finals are in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, because they're bigger, newer grounds, but they should have had one game Sharjah, just of the historical relevance of the ground. Oh, I didn't know that, Fizal. What do you mean about the historical relevance of the ground? Could you expand on that? And he surely comes in. Oh, and Virat Kohli skies one up. That's going to be out. That is out. And Kohli is out. Oh my goodness. You've heard it here first. India 48 for 4. And their main man, their captain, their talisman is out for 9 runs off 17 balls. And New Zealand they're on a roll here. Huge wicket. Pakistan have games to play. In fact, we need to treat every game the same. Benny, did you follow Pakistan vs Sri Lanka game? No, I didn't. I did not. Sodhi out. Yep. Kohli is gone. All that IPL hype for nothing. He done that, so big hitter can score to defend. Look, these Indian players are getting paid how much money is paid in IPL? They can't even turn up in the World Cup. Shocking performance. But they've got Pandya and Pant who both can bat a bit, so it's not over yet. There's all been stupid catches. Like, they're trying to clear the fence. You're not Joss Butler. You're not going to do that. So I just think the Indian batsmen probably watch Joss Butler innings and thinking they've probably got their egos probably got a bit knocked from watching that innings and thinking, you know what, I'm going to bat like Butler today. And they've just hit the guy in the deep every time. It shows how hard it is. The Sri Lanka batter Kamil Mishra scores 97 or 96 balls. That's pretty cool. Sharjah has a record of hosting the most ODIs any stadium in the world. 240 ODIs played. Second city of only 159. Oh, I didn't know that. Against the likes of Naseem Shah, etc. It could be a great batter for Sri Lanka alongside Nissanka. That's interesting. India play like Afghanistan today. Lol. Or trying to. And laughing face there from Renal. And Pant on strike now. I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on here. India just don't look like. It's not look like India are playing at the moment. What's going on? What is going on today? And Afghan has a better spin attack. Yes, good point, Cash. My goodness. The score predicted is 130 and started innings was 180. That's fantastic. So they're going to be 50 runs short. Good catch there from Trent Bolt. Good fielding there from New Zealand. Good there from Tim Salvi at point. Do check it out. Yes, I will. I feel sorry for Indian players. The media is probably sharpening their teeth right about now. Yeah, they're sharpening the knives right now. Ready to tackle them later on. But Hardik Pandya can tonk it out the ground, Shrug can punt. So it's not over for them yet. Just got to rebuild now. Just got to rebuild. And then let me I would change the score now. So the 52 for 4 of 11 overs. Yes, if you heard me correctly, 52 for 4 of 11 overs. Madness. Absolute madness. Afizan Khan, the media order went for Shami. It was horrible. Yes, that was bad. That's just poor going from the Indian media. Very poor, but it was quite nice what Virat Kohli said to defend him. Kohli played so well against Pakistan. I really feel you can't blame Kohli for going after Ishodi there. That's true. Last 4 overs, 15 runs, 2 wickets. Big swing towards New Zealand. But let's see. We need to see some fireworks now. Come on, Rishabh. Smash up. Smash Shatner up. Just showing it's really hard to hit these New Zealand bowlers. Turns out it's Sodi's birthday. Getting Kohli out of the World Cup, can he ask for a better birthday present? I think he can. The person who changed the opening pair should be blamed. Well, I don't think that made a big difference, to be honest. And we see Pandya play one to find leg and he gets 2 runs there. Do you think the 100 will be restricted? India will get past 100. They'll get past 100, I think. They'll probably get 120 odd. Birthday was on 26th of October. Pakistan beat New Zealand. Oh, that's a great birthday present. That was a great birthday gift. And hopefully they'll win it because then it'll be all for nothing. Do you think Hasaranga is world class? Or I think he's nearly there. He's nearly there. We'll see how he performs on other parts of the world. That'll be interesting to see. But he was a class act yesterday. It's a shame that his other teammates couldn't help him out. So 56 for 4 off 11.4 overs. I will change the score. Oops, they're not showing the score. Sorry. Show. There you go. The thing is, right, both these players can hit the ball out the park, so and they can bat deep, India. So it's not the end of the world for India at the moment, but they need to get a good score on the board. A defendable score at least. And after 12 overs, India 58 for 4. These two need to build a partnership. Yes, I agreed. Because after this, Jadeja, and I'll rather leave Jadeja for the last few overs to hit out the ground. So let me change the score. 58 for 4 of 12. Last 3 overs going at exactly 5 runs and over. But India just going under 5 runs and over, which is poor. Poor from India right now. Want to think what all the whole 1 billion population thinking right now, all the Indian fans. They all very quiet right now in the stadium. You think Kane Williamson should bowl an over against Pant? No, I don't think so. That'd be silly. And Tim Southee's come back to the attack. Oh, bit of a helicopter shot there from Pandya, but he gets one there. Oh, Pont tried to hit that the ground, but just couldn't connect it. This has been a weird innings from India so far. The deal says the way in the innings overgoing, won't be surprised if Pont gets clean bowled. Yes, that's true. You see every few young fingers or pulse have ever step out the shadow of Murali or Basim or Waka. I'm waiting for the bowler with me, but he's conscious he can do that. That is true. Naseem Shah really looks promising. Hasaranga looks promising. So those are the two players I'll say to watch. Do you think New Zealand the real deal is India playing poorly? It's difficult. I think India just been poor, really. They've just been hitting the fielders. But you've got to credit New Zealand. I think they've been a class act so far today. But it's a good point, Cash. I think Hassan are good, but they'll be the next Wasim or Murali, or has the game changed to benefit the batsman so much that no bowler ever will surpass the legends of old? Yeah, it has been a batsman game, although you must say that this World Cup has been quite low scoring, which has been quite good actually, which I've enjoyed. There's been some good contests with the ball, and as long as with the bat. Tim Savi bowling his final ball was over. And India just only managed 4 off that over. So India are 62 for 4 of 13 overs, as I'm going to update the banner now. So only 4 of that over. So let me know who you think is going to win this game in the chat. I still think New Zealand are going to win. It's been a good start there from India, from New Zealand. Most likely India will make 110 or 120. I agree. However, they've got some. They have 2 big overs. They can easily get 130, 140. So, and Rishabh Pant's taking a liking to Ishodi. I think both his batsmen are going to go for Ishodi here. The good thing that Afridi and Saranga play tests, that means they'll have more potential. Yes, it's true. Cash, good point. But if you're Virat Kohli, what would you be saying in the dressing room? I'll be saying let's just get us 130, 140. 180 is off the table. But let's get 130, 140 and let our bowlers do the hard work and make sure we're electric in the field and we can defend it. I think the losses Pakistan showed team a lot of the cracks in India's armour. And as we see, Pandya. Oh, did he save a 6 there? I think he did. That was some great fielding there from Jimmy Neesham. They're going to check that as because Pandya tried to smash that for 6. Oh, that's a great save. He just couldn't. He was just over the boundary rope. He couldn't. That's a great save. No, it's not 6. He was just over him. He saved that. I think if he took maybe a couple of steps more into the boundary, I think he would have got that. Is that 6? No, he only got. That's only 1 run. Can you believe that? They should have pushed hard there, and I think they're going to be at the wide. Or was that a drop? No, I think that might have been a drop. Or come off the glove. I'm not sure. What a save! That was a good save, as we had a lot of comments coming. What a save from cricket for us 2.0. Oh, great save, not 6. Hello, everyone. Please like and subscribe. Hey, Ashad, how are you? Welcome, Ashad, to the stream. In league cricket teams are created by picking and choosing the best players from all over international cricket. You need to create a good team for what is available. Hello, Ashad. Hi, Reno. I'm well. How are you? Brilliant fielding. That was good fielding, but I thought if he took 1 or 2 steps a bit further back, he could have caught that, I reckon. They've got to start attacking now. Some really good bowling from Mish Sodhi, I must say. And cricket for us, hi Mohammed Hussain. I'm doing well. Also watching this game for obviously some more fireworks will not to be. Yeah, Jimmy Neesham goalkeeper save. Yeah, I was kind of a goalkeeper save, preventing it from going just under the bar, but that was impressive. And only 5 from that over. India are 67 for 4 of 14 overs, and I'm going to change the score. Only 4 off the over. This is poor from India, but these two can hit them big. There's a little partnership growing here. If you can get 130, 140, I think India will be happy. And they should be, yeah, they just need 1 big over. It'll be interesting to see what over they're going to target. Who are they going to target? Let me know who do you think they're going to target in the comments. Thank you very much. And New Zealand have bowled 41 dot balls today, which I think is very impressive. So Pakistan players were playing National T20 Cup, and the rest of the world were playing IPL. As I would say, quality international T20 Cup is very ordinary because 50 odd catches got dropped in 33 games. Yes, that's true. New Zealand bowling so well. I reckon Afghanistan. Oh, great fielding there from Mish Sodhi. Oh, fantastic. I reckon Afghanistan going to make the same. Neither of these teams should scare them. Mate, Afghanistan versus New Zealand, Afghanistan versus India will be a crack of a game. But still other players have not other than English players. That's true. That's in Wednesday. It's a big game. Yes, India Afghanistan's a big game, and the players 53 balls since the last boundary. Wow, that's even like test match. You'd be thinking, where's my boundary? Milner gonna be targeted in his over. We'll see. I think he's gonna get a wicket. That's my view. New Zealand have been very impressive so far. Apart from the Milner drop catch, they've been very good in the field. The bowling has been good so far. Yeah, it's been clinical so far. And the New Zealand game is next week, next Sunday. Afghanistan, New Zealand. That could potentially be the game of who goes in the semi-final. That ball was 444 clicks. Yes, he's bowling rapid. This will be a wide. Part is 12 18. Who would have thought? They're just struggling here. I think the pitches are a lot slower. They're not. Apart from Josh Butler yesterday, there haven't been many batters getting 50 runs plus. Sweet. Afghanistan don't cut them out with the match winners. That's true. I heard Adam Milne got 150 kicks in the 100 tournament. That's true. I feel bad for New Zealand. Lucky Ferguson got injured. Yes, he's a great player, isn't he? A good all-rounder. New Zealand will miss them. After the next game is Sunday. He's on Sunday versus Namibia. Oh, Milne! I told you a wicket was going to come. And he clean bowls Rishabh Pant. And India are 70 for 5 and Pant's out. 12 runs of 18 balls. Wow. Oh God, India are really... What a ball. But again, a poor shot. What was he doing? Trying to get it out of the stadium. This has been a clinical bowling performance from New Zealand. They're turning up. They are turning up in this tournament. And India, I'm thinking... Can I just say it's maybe some controversial? Maybe these Indian players... I think the IPL... It's just probably more important to these players now. This is ridiculous. Milne bowled in, out. Kashif's was quite unhappy right now. Beauty, that is true. Oh, wow. What's going on? We should not have India out. The bowling is too great. They look tired mentally. Yes, they probably do. And maybe the fact that they've, gone straight from England to the IPL to this. I know. I think that's probably a good point there, Cash. They do look tired mentally. Just all their batting has been poor shots. Also, I think Bumrah will open the bowling. That's true. Not surprised that I've said they're going to get bowled is Pant. So 70 for 5. Oh, I think that's... No, not out. LBW shot for Jadeja first ball. Are they going to review this? They might as well. Review it. Oh, they're reviewing it. 6 long days of break for India would have come back in better. Yeah, that's a good point, Cash. They've just been playing too much cricket, I think. Obviously, Virat Kohli is not looking too happy right now. Not out. Too high, I think. Oh, actually, hits him in line. Really, why did India struggle so much? You followed the IPL too. Too high, I reckon. Far too high. Probably if Scotland and maybe first might be different. That's true. Oh, just missing the wicket. That was a good call from umpire. All close. Not surprised. Park Kimball did say wouldn't be surprised if all the people know Kimball said that's true. And New Zealand lose their review. I thought they might as well go for it. Might as well go for it. And so Jadeja in. 71 for 5. I can't believe it. India 71 for 5. Oh, good shot there from they come back for 2 there. 73 for 5. That was a good ball from Adam Milne. I think he's made amends from dropping Rohit Sharma early on with that wicket. 100%. Maybe they're out of form, but same goes to Windies players. But that's different. So yeah, why do you think West Indies have been poor this tournament? Remember, to like the vid peeps, can India recover value? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. There's been a clinical bowling performance from New Zealand, sorry. If they can get 120, that will be good from here. But 120, New Zealand should be chasing that. And let me change the score for you guys. For 5 or 15 overs. Save and show. But honestly, thought India would have come back in better showing today. I was wrong. Look, they've literally had a week break between their Pakistan loss and this. It's been such a poor performance so far. I think India are so used to getting easy wins in Pakistan every World Cup that they were not expected to lose at all, and now they've lost the pressure. Winning every game is getting to them. That's true. Mumbai Indians and Kohli out of form for IPL. That's most of the team, to be honest. Mohammed Hussain could be right. That is true. Why don't they just pick the informed players from the IPL, Cash? And Sodi's about to get slapped. I think he's going to get a wicket here. Personally, he's been very. He's been picking the bowlers for me. Oh, and he's bowled a wide, I think. Yes. Oh, and Pandya he really does miss that, and he just drops in between the two fielders. And I think he gets 1 run for that. And Jadeja back on strike. Good middle overs here from New Zealand. They're dominating so far. Sodi's trying to bowl out of Hardik Pandya's range. That is true. India look shell-shocked right now. Young and not internationals yet. Guy Kashpati, Avesh Khan. It would be a big call. That is true. It is a big call, but you've got one of the biggest franchise tournaments in the world, and your in-form Indian players are not getting picked for the Indian side, whereas your out-of-form players are getting picked. Do you think when stuff like this happens, it feels that IPL qualities are rated? Yes, 100%. I agree. Just a big money-grabbing show, isn't it, IPL? This Shodi has been fantastic so far. He's been pick of the bowlers so far. getting key wickets, economical. It's good to see the spinners in the game. And he finishes off with a single, and he's finished off his spell. 2 wickets for 17 runs. Fantastic spell there from Sodhi. And let me update the scores. India 78 for 5 of 16 overs. Only 5 off that over. India didn't know what will hit them. 2 for 17 of 4 overs now. Wow, it showed 67 balls since the last boundary. Yeah, that's just shocking. Look, you wouldn't even expect that in a test match, let alone an ODI. What's going on? Absolutely shocking. Would you drop Milan and Morgan? Same argument. But for who? Maybe for Billings. Yeah, that's a good point, Cash. But Milan has proved himself on his national stage of last year. Morgan for his captaincy. So he's apparently the leading wicket taker against Indian T20 internationals. We see Pandya cream one, but goes straight to the field in the deep. Good thing the next World Cup, Australia IPL, a bit early on, rest and prepare for the next one. I just hear excuses here, to be honest, for the Indian players. This is the over they need to target. They need to start hitting the ball out. They need to get 130, 140. Just can't find the middle of the bat right now, as we see Jadeja trying to swing one out the ground. But Bolt just goes past the bat, straight to the wicketkeeper. It's been a clinical bowling performance so far. I've been very impressed by the New Zealanders. They need to start to go now. India needs to start to go. Potentially getting rid of India before the semi-finals is great for every other team. I mean, that's how good India is. Yeah, there's a lot of hype, but if you have hype on the UAE pitch prior to World Cup, Indian team will be unbeatable because they will know the conditions. Yeah, but look at them now. They can't even hit a boundary. This is poor. They're just knocking singles. What? I just don't get it. New Zealand be like, you know what? You're going to have singles all day long. We'll take that. This is poor. But I must say the toss is a big factor. Toss is a big factor. But India have not been performed at all this. So far, you see just singles. Juju hit another single. Fazan, Reno, Joseph. I mean, one of them I've also thought so, and I had India favourites to do well. Do you reckon New Zealand will struggle to bat? We'll see. We shall see. But they'll probably be targeting a low total. And Cash has Hardest powering up. Wait for it. Yeah, I think so. 140 with Pandya there, Jadeja there. They could get 140 here. It's possible. They just. Oh, shot. And finally, a 4. Pandya's hit a 4 here. Yeah, you're right, Cash. You just can't write these Indians off as of yet. 86 for 5 of 17 overs. How do I change it? So 8 of that over. Okay, they need to start clearing the fence now. They need just to go for it now. They need to tee off. This is the over. This is the Adamon over. His last over of his spell. They start to tee off. Finally, a boundary. Yes. Right, tee off time. they've booked the golf range. They're going to start teeing off. This is the time. If I'm New Zealand fielders, I'll be getting ready to catch. I wish I was right there in Dubai right now watching these games. Single off for Jadeja to get Pandya back on strike. Pandya has actually played well and taken responsibility. Yes, he has played well, actually. He probably realised this is the way to play. It's going to be low-scoring innings. But I just don't understand why couldn't Kohli play like that or Watchalong play like that? And then they can start hitting off earlier, and then Pandya and Jadeja can come in around this time and start hitting. So, good decision not dropping him. Yes, agreed. It's been a mature inning so far from Pandya. In comes Adam Milner. Oh, dot ball. Is Pandya the top scorer for India so far? I believe he is for this innings. Let's have a look. I think he is a leading scorer so far. And Adam Milner coming for his third ball. And he's down the ground, only for a single to mid off. I think it's over for New Zealand. Really, Cryptic? No, I don't think so. Has Nisha not bowled today? I'm not sure. Not too sure. Did JJ on strike now? It's over for India, I mean. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Oh, dear. How do I? What channel are you watching it on? Sky Sports? Where's Fizan? He's busy right now. Who says India will not defend his toast? Remember last World Cup, New Zealand defended 127, so it's not impossible. That's true. But I need to get 127, Mohammed. If India reach 120, yeah, if they get 120, 130, I think they'll be pleased. Well, not pleased, but oh no, this can't find the middle of the bat. Just hit singles so far this over. That's just not acceptable for the 17th over of the match. Sorry, the 18th over, even. I'm not sure if they're going to hit a 6. Do you think Sri Lanka will qualify? No, I don't think so. Is everyone covering second innings? I will be leaving after this inning, first innings. Australia, South Africa, who's qualifying? I would say South Africa. And we see a good shot from Jadeja. Hits Milner for 4. And India get to 94 for 5 of 18 overs. Plus, might get up to out of form. Kane Williamson having elbow issues, and Bumrah is among the best in the world. Probably hits us 2 MD, what that means. Banners. So it was, what was score? 94 for 5. So 8 off that over. Harris was about to ask if Ash is streaming second, not sure. Rohit's hit the 6. Is Ash in the chat? I think he might be. How India winning the 07 World Cup gave birth to the rise of IPL. Wonder if India get out of this World Cup early. Will they start wondering that too much importance is being given to IPL over international cricket? Potentially. I believe so. I don't think India will reach the final. I think someone like Hardik in UAE conditions should bat at 4. That's interesting. He's done well so far. Maybe you can have him batting earlier on. I think that is a good suggestion. So 2 overs to go. Trump ball coming into Pandya. And he holds it out straight to the guy, to Cupdill. And Pandya is out. Wickets. I'm so happy Pakistan is now the best. Trying to see the comments here. New Zealand need to finish strong. Can't let them get the momentum. I agree. Good catch there from Guptill. Bolts. Fazan, IPL has brought a lot of money in cricket, but just imagine how much more money will come in Major League Cricket starts in USA. That is true. Huge wicket. Pandya gone. Lightning bolt strikes again. Out. Pandya gone. They will Fazan, I think. Out. Lord Shardul must rise now. I agree. He's coming out to bat now. You called it. New Zealand fielder getting ready in the deep for catches. Venu, can India defend this total they get? Also, maybe turn your blinds on. It looks like you're struggling to see. Cash, that's true. Farker can hit. And Venu, are you streaming the second innings? No, I won't be. I'm leaving after this innings, unfortunately. But that's a poor shot from Pandya. Marina Joseph, no CFA stream today. Can't believe some India. Thought the first match loss will get them geared up for today. Not over yet, though. Where's Venu? I'm back. I'm happy that the West Indies are coming to Pakistan. I hope so. Mate, India might even make 100. Nah, none today. Renal. Oh, another dot ball. This is a great over from Bolt so far. Cryptic. West Indies touring Pakistan. I mean, Nick will be losing his mind. That was a poor shot from Hardik Pandya. Chambo coming in for his 4th ball. Oh, and I think that might be out. And it is. Fakur's out. India might struggle to get 100 here. And as I said, just get ready. It's going to be catching practice. India's batting today has been shocking. Has been shocking. I'm so happy that I'm looking forward to the contest. India really struggling to get 100. Rena, what team gave supporting other than the West Indies? Everyone laughing. West Indies coming to Pakistan for sure. I still consider them true friends of Pakistan cricket. Lots of love for West Indies in Pakistan. I missed a lot of the match. Why India not batting well? No idea. Same here in Joseph. Out, gone. Do you think Kohli and Shastri balance their stepping down of the storm that has affected Indian mentality? Maybe. I think so. You know. It's probably helped other teams as well. Ashad, you streaming after Mohammed Hussain, Australia. Ashad, India has been missing your support. Hello, Ashad, you streaming second innings. Mohammed Hussain, you're right. He will lose his mind. I think the big three have just ruined for cricket. If they want cricket to be the biggest sport, they need to bring more nations to make it fair, not prioritise Three nations, they're ruining cricket. I agree. This World Cup has shown that, it's not just a big three show. And Jadeja hits a 4. That was a good 4 there. Jadeja has to get at least 120 here for India. Gabe would not be happy either, I suppose. Good shot there from Ravi Jadeja. If I was him, I'll get a single to get off strike. As Trent Bolt tried to find the Yorker there, but just missing out his length there. And I think he's going to get a single. And he keeps a strike. So India are 99 for 7 of 19 overs. Can they get to 120? The Jadeja always done well against New Zealand. Cryptic. We're friends for now, but when they said Pakistan will be a really fun contest, I agree. That was a poor shot from Fako. Only 5 off the over. And 2 wickets as well. So 99 for 7. What a poor batting performance from India. But it's not over yet. They do have to... funny things have happened. How many of Chakravarti Bumrah will decide this game? That's true. But the thing is, the New Zealand batsman can think, you know what? Just play off the good balls and just hit some singles and the odd boundary every now and then. They'll be fine. Zan Khan. Absolutely 99 for 7, 19 overs Wowie. New Zealand will target Thacker and Shami. Yes, I agree. And they get a good 2 there. You missed the stream yesterday. It was ranting not to stay long. And FS says if New Zealand don't chase this, it's a big choke on their part. That is true. Good catch there, the replay for Gupta, who's been good in the field. Oh dear. Jadeja refuses a single. That's so funny. Mami said, whenever you get a chance, watch the gay part. Okay, we'll do. It's a good just Jadeja. And hits it for 6. 6, finally. 100 up in 9.1, 90 points. How many of you would have bet that on the start? Leg stump, full toss, poor bowling, Mrs. Yorker. That's true. Mrs. Yorker for sure. Jadeja refusing a single. Let's see if we can do that to Asif Ali. That's true. He needs 6s now. Oh, Jadeja looking for a wide there, but good bowling there from Salvi. Two more balls in India's innings. Can they get 2 6s? Will get them to 119. And 120 mentally will be a milestone for India. Can he get it? Can Jadeja get it? He needs to get hit 6 here. Come on. Oh, he skied it in the air. That's going to be out. Oh, no. He lands. He should get 2 there. Good running there. 2. 109 for 7. 10 off Sasavi's over. Didn't come off the middle of the bat there. And he gets last ball of the Indian innings. Oh, silly. Ish Sodi dropped him. But it's fine. He only cost his team 1 run there. So India, 110 runs. Sodi, what a job. Lucky. It doesn't count for much except 1 run, though. That's true. That is true. So New Zealand need Nelson to win. If there's any lucky number or unlucky number, that's that. New Zealand did 1-1. 111 to win. Lots of drop catches going on. Come on, Ish. You've had a great day as of... That was poor. And Tim Sarvi is like, mate, where's my wicket? 1 win to win. New Zealand can only win this by capitulation. What a fantastic performance from New Zealand there. Fantastic bowling. Over the couple of drop catches in the field. Other than that, they've been fantastic. If New Zealand don't make 111, I'll be speechless the rest of the evening. Yes. But yeah, it's been a fantastic performance of New Zealand. India, what's going on? What's going on in India? So we shall see. I think everyone's going to think New Zealand are going to win this. So thank you, everyone, for joining the stream. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And do stay tuned for more future live streams of this World Cup. It's been a crack of a World Cup so far. So hopefully we shall see if New Zealand can chase this or if India can defend this. If they can defend it, it will be one of the greatest heists that I can remember. So we shall see. But for now, bye, and I shall see you on the stream later. So bye.